Welcome to a presentation by Software Toolbox, FactoryWidgets, Manufacturing KPIs on your desktop. In a manufacturing company, improving manufacturing productivity will have a positive impact on overall business performance. In all businesses, key performance indicators, also known as KPIs, can be used to track the progress in achieving organizational goals. Commonly used KPIs in a business include such things as return on investment, measures of operational efficiencies, profitability, and other financial measurements. In the manufacturing domain of a business, KPIs commonly used include production goal attainment, production efficiencies, safety and compliance goal progress, and manufacturing asset effectiveness. It's long been understood that more eyes on data lead to more and better decisions. This is especially true of manufacturing data. In manufacturing companies, even those with a moderate degree of automation, there exist systems used by operations personnel to monitor and supervise the operations of the manufacturing process. And although these systems provide a high degree of functionality, they are typically only available and used by highly trained and experienced operations personnel. Because the personnel qualified to operate these systems are limited in number, and the nature of the data that they're observing is quite specific, the number and types of decisions that they can make are also limited. As you can see, if we were able to provide more manufacturing data to more decision makers, they can make more and higher value decisions. Let's take a look at some of the systems you might have in your organization. The Human-Machine Interface, or HMI, is used by operations personnel to monitor and supervise manufacturing and process operations. Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition Systems, or SCADA systems, are similar to HMIs, but are typically used to monitor production processes over a wide geographical area, such as you might find on a pipeline or in a utility. Enterprise Manufacturing Intelligence, or EMI systems, are used by operations personnel to gather, correlate, analyze, and present information from a variety of manufacturing and non-manufacturing data sources in the organization. And while these traditional solutions provide significant value to a manufacturing organization and are appropriate and justifiable for operations and analytical personnel, they are not necessarily appropriate for busy non-operations decision makers and managers. For these users, they may be too complicated. They may provide too much information. They take up valuable PC desktop real estate, and they need to be run in browsers or other dedicated applications. And they require proactive use. In other words, you have to remember to exit what you're doing to start the application to look at your manufacturing data. And last but not least, they're expensive, costing thousands of dollars just to get an entry-level or starter system. Well, what if you could keep an eye on your manufacturing KPIs without these drawbacks? Now you can with FactoryWidgets. FactoryWidgets are manufacturing KPIs. They run right on your Windows PC desktop and don't need a browser or any other application to run. FactoryWidgets are simple and informative. They're handy and unobtrusive. For example, you can keep your Office applications open while still keeping an eye on your manufacturing KPIs. And FactoryWidgets are inexpensive and budget-friendly. They can often be purchased as an expensed item and even charged to a department credit card. FactoryWidgets can display manufacturing KPI information from a variety of data sources in your organizations, such as production and automation systems. From manufacturing software, such as HMI, SCADA, EMI, and plant historians. From your manufacturing business systems, production systems, and databases. And FactoryWidgets can even display information contained in Excel spreadsheets. With FactoryWidgets, you can access and view multiple data sources at multiple sites from any PC desktop in your enterprise. Let's take a look at the FactoryWidgets and learn about their functionality. At the top is the reader board, and it can display multiple messages with variable information. Customers like to use them on the plant floor on large screen displays. On the lower left is the timer, and it can be used for such things as measuring up or down time, changeover time, or time in a process step. The next factory widget to the right is the discrete orb, and it can show the on or off state of an asset in the manufacturing system. In the center is the KPI factory widget. The KPI can display up to 4 metrics and their progress towards targets. To the right of center is the analog orb. It displays the value of the data being monitored as well as changes its color based upon that value. And on the right is the goal, and it displays progress towards a target. Let's leave PowerPoint now and see factory widgets in operation. Just like a weather widget or gadget, factory widgets can be dragged right onto your PC's desktop without the need for a browser or other application. They can be placed anywhere on your PC's desktop. Notice how their messages, values, and colors all update in real time with no intervention needed. Unlike other manufacturing software, with factory widgets you can keep an eye on your KPIs even while using other applications. And if your factory widgets alert you to some behavior that requires your attention, you can simply click on the factory widget and it can browse to any web page showing you detail about the anomaly that you just observed. Here we're looking at a bottling line downtime report that's been published to a web page. Here's a great example of how you might use factory widgets in your business day. Even though you're using your Microsoft Office applications, you're still able to keep an eye on your manufacturing productivity without impacting your personal productivity. Now, let's see how you can use factory widgets in your organization. A line supervisor can use factory widgets to monitor the status of assets or machines on an individual production line. The plant production manager might use factory widgets to monitor the status of the lines themselves, as well as to keep an eye on plant production and asset effectiveness goals. Here, the plant manager not only keeps an eye on production and asset effectiveness, but also keeps tabs on plant uptime and plant safety information. This example shows how a corporate operations director might use factory widgets to monitor production from manufacturing sites around the world as well as a total for the entire enterprise. The chief executive could even use factory widgets to monitor company financial and stock performance. When it comes to how and where you can use factory widgets, you might even say the sky's the limit. Or maybe not. In this real-world example, an executive monitors his plant's environmental conditions from 34,000 feet, using an airline's in-flight Wi-Fi service and connected via his company's VPN. Factory widgets are also IT-friendly. They're fast and easy to install, configure, and maintain, and in just a few minutes you can be monitoring and displaying manufacturing KPIs on multiple desktops within your organization. Factory widgets are compatible with and operate on Windows XP, Vista, 7, and Server operating systems. And factory widgets are secure and firewall friendly, which is sure to please your IT staff. As we said before, factory widgets are quite inexpensive and budget friendly. A starter pack of 5 factory widgets of any and all types is only $495, and additional factory widgets are available for only $75 each. We make it easy for you to try factory widgets with a 14-day, no-obligation free trial. Simply go to FactoryWidgets.com and click on the free trial menu. You'll be displaying manufacturing KPIs on desktops throughout your organization in minutes. To learn how customers are using factory widgets to improve their manufacturing productivity, go to FactoryWidgets.com, click on the Pepsi Bottling Ventures case study, and learn how they use factory widgets to enhance their continuous improvement while increasing production efficiencies. And while you're there, see how Boise Cascade uses factory widgets to improve their manufacturing productivity while at the same time maintaining environmental compliance. If you'd like to purchase or learn more about factory widgets, go to FactoryWidgets.com or contact us at support@FactoryWidgets.com or call us at either one of the phone numbers shown here. Thanks for taking time to learn about factory widgets, and have a great day.